Hello everybody, welcome to my very first guitar tutorial video. My name is David Koster and I'm the keyboardist for Muskrat Flats. I play guitar, keyboard, and sing for Fahrenheit, and I also am the sole member of the David Koster Band. So I figured, while everyone's in quarantine, might as well make a guitar video and try and share some knowledge with everyone while we're all hooked up at home. So I hope everyone's staying safe, healthy, and having fun with your families. And without further ado, it's time to jam. So Space Radio is the song we're going to be taking a look at. It's off of my second album, Music in the Life of David. And Space Radio is based in E. So if you want to take a look at it, it's on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify or iTunes. But it's based in E, and the riff in the beginning is pretty simple. So we'll start with that. I'll show you it really quick. So it's pretty simple. It's basically just outlining an E chord and then going to an A chord and outlining that back down to E. It's really simple. So first off, we start with just a wide open E chord. There you go. Then we go up to a second inversion E chord, which has on the 4th fret of the G string, which is going to be your B, and the 4th fret of the E string, which is going to be your G sharp. So it's kind of a little bluesy lick there. You do that, then take it down 2 frets. Then go to basically the rest of the chord of that inversion I was talking about, which has now become a first inversion chord because you have your G sharp here. So you have your G sharp, which is on the 6th fret of the D string, and your E, which is on the 5th fret of the B string. So, go from the beginning. Whoops, sorry. There you go, that's the chord we were just talking about. Take it down another 2 frets to get down to D, and then we go down to A. There you go. Now we're going to go to the next half of it, which is going to be going from A. So we're taking the 6th fret of the G string and the 5th fret of the E string and outlining basically an A chord in a way, minus the 5th, and climbing right back down using those same first 2 shapes that we used on the E chord. There you go. So here's it all together. And here's it kind of at like full tempo. There you go. So that's the whole beginning part of it. Then there's a little tiny riff actually that comes in, and it starts on the B all the way up near the top of the neck. Starts on the B on your A string, and it outlines an E chord. So we are going to hit that B, go down to a G sharp, back up to the B, E, G sharp, B, A. And that's just going down the strings. E, G sharp on the G, B on B string, E on the E string. So here it is. That's the riff. Just outlining an E arpeggio, basically. Just outlining an E chord. And it fits pretty nicely over top of the little guitar line that's going on in the background. So that's just the beginning part of it. Then the rest of the instruments kick in, and the guitar actually goes to a melody that I wrote, which outlines E, D, and A, and it just goes back and forth. E, D, A, D, E, D, A, D, E. It just goes back and forth. So, it starts like this. So we're just outlining an E chord. There you go. Then outlining D, outlining A. So G sharp, B, E, F sharp, A, D, and E, A, C sharp. So. And that's the whole verse, you know? Greetings, salutations, and come in. It's a wonder where you've been, but we're glad to have you now. And it keeps going, E, D, A, until we get to the end of the verse. Hits the A, so. And then it goes A, B flat, B, and keeps the same sort of chord progression that we had in E, but transfers it to B. So we're going to do B, A, E. E, A, B. Then it changes. B, E, A, D, A, E. So, from the verse. We're going to be going to chorus on this one. A, B flat, B. E, E, A, B. E, A, D, A, E. Back to the verse. And there you go. That's pretty much the whole song. Now, what we can talk about is how I do my soloing method in this song. During the verse, it's in E, and it just does E, D, A, D, E. So, which key am I going to use? E mixolydian. So that's going to be E, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, and now this is where it gets different from the major scale. It goes from, instead of D sharp, to D, just D natural. So, here's your mixolydian scale. There's your D. And you could throw in a little Lydian there like I did, but that was an accident. So, basically, it's just... And then you also have another D up here. So, you have, you can do something like this. And I'm really just using E mixolydian there. But I threw in a little bit of chromatic. I threw in some other stuff. So that's some other ideas that you can look into for your soloing. And also very Jerry Garcia ideas, which is basically the main influence that I had for writing this song. Now, when you get to the chorus, that's when things get a little more funky and the solo can go out of whack. You have to keep very close track of the chords because they're switching a lot. It's not the same as the verse, which is very simple, just going back and forth from E, D, A, D, E. The chorus goes... switches E, A, D, A, E. So what you could do, something there is like... you know, and then you're back at the verse. So you kind of want to follow the chords when you're soloing so that you can get the most melodic contour and really, follow the song, follow where the chords are going. So that is Space Radio. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope to make another one of these soon. Peace out, and I hope you're all staying very healthy.